Hello, it's a Thursday, and that means Hershel Walker is paid for another abortion. Okay. Wow, and maybe he had several more children, Chris. Who knows?
I'll investigate.
Tristan Snell, who is a scamp, said, did Hershel Walker consult his local political leaders before getting abortions for his girlfriends? That's funny. That's
legit question.
Yeah.
Oh,
by the way, a doctor contacted me because my skirt was so short at Sexy Liberal. He thought I might have a
yeast infection.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, they diagnosed that.
It was a local politician called
can you
and
miss
said
it?
your dress was so short. Yeah, one of our councilmen here called and said, "Could I take a look? Because it looks like it might be chlamydia."
Chlamydia?
Is it one of the ones that's in trouble here?
Okay, so that happened
Yeah.
again with the receipts and Super Glow, our friend Gloria Allred with the receipts.
I love her.
I'm so surprised by this.
Right? That's their strategy. Just lie and double down. They even asked him on Fox News, "Do you know her?" I'm moving on from this.
It lies.
Yeah, the electorate isn't though.
Yeah, he didn't answer whether he knows the woman.
Yeah.
There's pictures of him in a hotel room, and also I don't know what else. Love
letters,
and also voicemails. I think.
Oh, I didn't.
And also I don't know.
Oh, just had twins.
Oh, is that okay? Let's just see what we guess. A second. Is that only? We're only up to 2.
I know. I'm kind of surprised that's it.
I think soon it's going to be like the numbers on McDonald's, but okay. Yes, Gloria Allred had a press conference. This was in the late 80s and 90s while he was still married. Once again, your family values, Republicans, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Allred presented evidence of her client's relationship with Walker, which included a hotel room photo, a phone message, hotel receipts, and love notes. Yes, I was correct. Phone message and love.
Yeah.
To the woman he obviously doesn't know.
Woman from the Niagara Falls area.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, you would know her.
Yeah, you
She's
would
from
know her.
Niagara
How do you
Falls.
say phone
Right.
messages back then?
Right. This was the part. Wait, do we have this part? Where is she? I didn't sort of understand this part where she said, I'm a registered independent. I voted for Donald Trump in both elections.
Yeah, clip 11. We have that.
I don't believe Hershel Walker is morally fit to be a U.S. senator, but she thought Donald Trump was. Okay. To each his.
She's coming around. You know what? Let her.
River
One step at a time.
Floats your boat. Okay.
I am a registered independent, and I voted for Donald Trump in both elections. I do not believe that Hershel is morally fit to be a U.S. senator, and that is the reason why I am speaking up and providing proof.
Yeah. I believe her because also I know Gloria Allred, and she would not take this case if there were not hard evidence. So, but I would have a follow-up question, Chris.
Oh, what would that be?
Were I there as a Cub reporter, my follow-up would be, and Donald Trump would be morally fit?
I don't think that has anything to do with
no,
this case.
I know.
Not relevant.
I struck for being irrelevant. I struck myself for being irrelevant.
Okay.
Ow. Why are you hitting yourself?
Can I say something that's going to hurt all of us?
Yes.
When I hear her talk, I don't know if there's a voice alteration going on with Jane Doe, but
Yeah.
something about her cadence and her accent reminds me of Jill Wine-Banks, and I know it's not
Oh,
Jill
no.
Wine-Banks.
Stop that.
But it hurts me. It really hurts me to
hurts
listen.
your heart?
It hurts my heart to listen to Jane Doe because it reminds me of Jill Wine-Banks, and
Okay.
it bothers me. Because I know it's not her.
Listen, Jill Wine-Banks has decided the
Better
question
taste.
for the ages, and that is that my sexy liberal skirt was not too short.
Well,
And now, what is it, Chris?
it's stare decisis.
It's precedent. Now it is precedent.
Really?
Yeah, exactly. And you know that can never, ever be overturned.
Never, ever.
Here comes Clarence and Alito.
Here is Jane / Jill. Oh, see what you did now? It doesn't sound anything like Jill.
Does Jane think your skirts are too short?
Probably not.
After discussing the pregnancy with Hershel several times, he encouraged
nothing like
me
Jill.
to have
Love it.
an abortion
dear.
Chris is
and
getting it.
gave me the money to do so. I went to a clinic in Dallas, but I simply couldn't go through with it. I left the clinic in tears. When I told Hershel what had happened, he was upset and said that he was going to go back with me to the clinic the next day for me to have the abortion. He then drove me to the clinic the following day and waited for hours in the parking lot until I came out. He then drove me to get medications and supplies as prescribed, and then drove me home. I was devastated because I felt that I had been pressured into having an abortion. After the abortion, I felt that Hershel began distancing himself from me. I fled Dallas within days after the abortion and did not go back to even visit for the next 15 years because I was so traumatized by what Herschel had put me through.
Yeah, it's just another edition of yes.
Right-wing.
Oh my God. Okay. So I don't know who draws the short end of the straw at Fox News that has to ask him about every, child that he hasn't acknowledged and/or abortion. But I believe it was
Brett Baer,
it was
wasn't it?
Brett Baer.
Baer got him
Brett
first.
Baer got the straw yesterday. Yes.
Oh, this
I'm
is
gonna just say right now, guys, I'm done with this foolishness. I've already told people this is a lie, and I'm not gonna entertain the continued security a lie alone.
Oh, he's done with this foolishness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was at a campaign
Traumatizing
stop.
a woman for life? Yeah. Okay.
That was him and Lindsay at a campaign stop.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Lindsay's he's almost in like Lady Macbeth Kavanaugh level of
Oh,
drama queen these days.
Well, at least we know Lindsey Graham has never impregnated anyone.
These St. Jude's commercials.
It's
get
weird, Chris, how he's never been accused of that. Thoughtful chin scratch. What is that?
He was accused by a guy.
Of impregnating him?
Well, not impregnating, but
I thought only liberals thought men could get pregnant.
I thought that was a hoax.
Oh,
I'm
by the
just
way.
saying he was accused. I'm not saying it was.
Oh,
true.
all right. We'll get to Lindsay's sound, but that brings me to my hate letter.
Oh?
Yeah, this guy writes me hate letters all the time because he listens every single day, don't you, Hal?
Write it down.
Hi. Yeah. Where's he from? Somewhere. I don't want to. Well, okay. I don't want to.
Maybe somewhere red.
I actually have an address and a phone number.
Oh, do you?
Oh, from Georgia.
Oh.
Hal is from Georgia.
Somewhere red.
Hi, Hal. Hi. Okay, glad to hear. I never get a salutation. Even "Hey C-word" would be at least get my oh hi. It's for me.
At least
Just
we sort
launch into conversation with no salutation of any kind. Just rude, Chris. You're grammar
tell you
police.
what.
Rude.
All of our emails to you start that way.
Glad to hear you're a believer in objective reality.
Huh?
Can you hear the tone of voice? I can hear the tone of voice he's writing in. Does that include your belief that men can have babies? I don't think I've ever said men.
No,
okay, whatever.
we haven't gotten into that.
All right. No, I've never gotten that. You're such a disingenuous hypocrite.
How did he spell your?
Oh, you know what? He spelled it right.
Well,
nailed
that
it.
is a first.
Let's give him some
With the
credit
exclamation point. Nicely
Okay.
done, Hal.
Wow.
Wow. With
Stuck
the
the
exclamation.
landing.
That is you know what? That is a good We're fair. I could have lied and said he didn't, but he did. He spelled your correctly for the very first time in a hate letter.
Good for you.
Ever.
Good for you.
You're such a good boy. Who knows how to use an apostrophe? You do. Listen, if people are going to call me the C word, I'm going to at least live it up to it.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes. Come on.
Oh, you're such a disingenuous hypocrite. It's very funny. I never miss your show.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Thank you, Hal.
Thanks for listening, Hal.
I never miss your show because of what comes out of your mouth.
Hmm.
Because what comes out of your mouth is hilariously stupid and stupidly hilarious.
Oh.
You must be the best unself-aware accidental comedian in history. You don't even know why you're funny. It's never when you're trying to be funny. You are hilarious when you're being serious, though. Why are you so slow? Were you deprived of oxygen during birth?
Probably.
Mean.
My parents were Republicans, so probably.
Your mom probably had a few cocktails
I
during.
was abandoned by wolves, raised by Republicans.
Also, weren't you a surprise?
It's not a surprise. I was just
Unplanned.
I was late. It was almost 20 years after my sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for your thoughts, Hal. I don't know. You know what? I'll ask my mom. If I was deprived of oxygen, who can say? Okay. Wow. All right. Well, I'm going to have to follow that with a love letter now.
Oh, okay.
Mary Beth from, she is the official Pearl Jam loving barn mom of the Stephanie Miller Show in Avon, Connecticut.
Oh,
Okay.
For those
Avon
of you
calling.
Keeping track. Yes, Avon is calling. Thank you. Yes, Steph. Subject line: Sexy Liberal LA was a smash success. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Steph. Just watched Sexy Liberal Save Democracy Tour LA show thanks to my very reasonably priced $20 virtual ticket.
Very reasonable.
Unbelievably reasonable. Thank you. May I say you all did a spectacular job. It's always a treat to hear Hal and John and Frangela opine on all things political, but the panel with Glenn Kirshner and Rob Reiner really hit it out of the park. That's a sports reference. Ask Carlos. I get it, Mary Beth.
Yeah.
It never ceases to amaze me how you and your sexy liberal helpers can make such dark material so digestible and funny. While everyone's routines were cogent and smart and most importantly funny, the thing I laughed most about was Travis gathering his clothes from the floor before he ran off stage. I'm guessing that wasn't the first time he's had to do that.
I didn't want to leave them. You would trip on them coming out.
Man whore. She called you a man whore.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. And I don't care what Sue from Rockville says. Your dress was not too short. It really made your cervix pop. Wait, what?
Do you know where a cervix is?
Mary Beth does, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a
Okay.
telescope.
Okay. Sorry. I'm getting all. Woo! All right.
Do we need to roll out stirrups next time?
Just for the next sexy liberal
Yeah.
show, I'll just go right for the stirrups.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Can I just say, must we comedians do everything? Oh my God, I'm not
According
the
to
only
Hal,
one.
you're an accidental comedian, though.
Apparently,
Yeah, sometimes.
the accidental tourist comedian
Uh-huh.
stopping by. Just oh my God, their candidates are so awful, hypocritical, and have I mentioned awful? And John Fetterman is recovering from a stroke.
Yes.
And was incredibly brave to not duck a debate, to get up there
Correct.
and okay. But it's just the theater criticism is making me, because like Sue in Rockville pointed out yesterday, do you remember the mysterious trip to Walter Reed in the middle of, I don't know what happened to Trump, but it is pretty obvious that he was having a hard time drinking water, walking down a lamp. He slurred his words all
Constantly.
the time, right?
We had a whole
yes.
game. What?
Not to mention the fact that the media never mentioned that he's high as a kite half the time. He's sniffing like crazy. He's slurring his words.
Right.
Talking-
And we commented a lot on it
Oh my
while
God.
it was happening.
But do we have time? Let's do the Daily Show. So because leave it to the Daily Show. This should be mainstream news. If you're going to comment on John Fetterman, who just had a stroke stumbling
Yeah.
over some words, oh my God.